global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. Indeed, 2020 is full of unpleasant surprises. Some said that this close associate and a cabal in M0urn died of COVID-19 just the same way Buhari did. Others feel that he died of cardiac arrest. Others as well feel that the doctors may know better, as they have not mentioned what caused the death of Funtua as at the time of filing this report. But before we go straight into the news proper and probably tell you how it all began, what went wrong, and how he died, we do love you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and the bell notification icon to get both subscribed and notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Former president of the Newspaper Proprietors of Nigeria, NPAN, Mamman Funtua, is dead. The close ally of President Buhari died on Monday night, shortly after driving himself to a hospital. Funtua, who was a former minister in the Second Republic, reportedly felt uneasy at about 4 p.m. It was learned that he did not take things for granted and he drove himself to a hospital where he died. Issa said it is difficult to confirm what really happened, but he lost the battle after getting to the hospital. Well, some people believe that Issa Funtua died of cardiac arrest, but only his doctors can confirm what went wrong. An in-law to Buhari, the deceased will be buried on Tuesday. Among early callers to his residence was the former managing director of the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, Malam Maida. Until his death, he was one of the most influential politicians and businessmen in Nigeria. He had in early 1980s established the Democrat, an all-color newspaper which became authoritative on political matters. His construction firm, Bullet, became a household after constructing the magnificent office of the head of the civil service of the Federation. He recently clarified he was not seeking to be chief of staff to Buhari or contest the presidency come 2023. Although prayers were being offered for reports of his soul at Shagari Mosque in Area 1 part of Abuja, it was also learned that he will be buried by 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Now that's really the news. For those of us who doubt it, it is very true. Issa Funtua is dead and is indeed one of the Cabal members, very prominent. These are guys at the corridor of powers. But before we go into a full analysis, we would like to feel the pulse of Nigerians over this trust some person's gloat. But in all, one must die. If you ask me, he died at an old age. It is something, it's not a small age if you ask me. So even if he had underlying health issues, I will not tell a lie. He died in an old age. It's not a wrong time to die, whether it's COVID-19 or not. Some persons believe that this is how it should go. Others believe that God is vindicating Nigerians and trying to redeem Nigerians from the hand and hearty grip of Cabal. But let's feel the pulse of Nigeria over this. This one here is saying a man that woke up hale and hearty. He also drove himself, preparing for eternity is key. Don't be caught unawares. This one here is saying he's Buhari's in-law. Okay, so I don't understand this statement. If he's Buhari's in-law, does it mean he's above death? I don't understand Nigerians sometimes. This one here is saying that's why I marvel at those who acquire wealth as if it's a do or die. Those who do evil and harbor evil intentions against fellow beings are dumb. Okay, this one here said the Cabal think they can hold this nation to ransom, but they will never understand what is hitting them or see it coming. I must say that this year has been strong for a lot of politicians. Some of them have gone under heat, under the weather. Some of them are also gone by the wayside. It looks sometimes when it comes to the issue of death, it doesn't have respect for money and location or class, death just comes. It comes. The best thing to do is to prepare for it. But for me, for himself, Funtua, he died at an old age. Okay, he's not a young man, but Nigerians are generally saying that the issue of governance and people with a corridor of power has always been old people, and we want young and vibrant people. Sometimes some of these old men have refused to let go and let the young ones. Some people are even excited that COVID-19 is doing the thing so that at some point, the youth will, come in and take that which belongs to them. But let's continue to feel the pulse of Nigeria over this one here is saying, may God forgive him and grant him peace. As for the children of hate and willers celebrating, let's see if his death will make them president 2023. I don't believe in wishing anyone death. It's just a personal opinion, though some may differ. I believe that death comes to all, and no matter how anybody has feared, although a lot of persons have started talking about what if it's a Funtua has done between sometime in 2019. There was this saga that went underwater between the late Abakiari and this same Issa Funtua, where they had issues fracas with a supposedly defunct bank. Was later found out that yes, the bank had acquired a lot of there was a lot of loan risk on inside in the bank portfolio, and it was overwhelming. But to a great extent, they tried to sell off the bank technically, but what got the late Kiari pissed was the fact that between Issa Funtua and some of the Cabal members, they didn't make the bidding open when they wanted to sell off the bank. They didn't make the bidding open. It was a close-circuited bidding thing, and to their amazement, it was sold off for $25 million, 25 million naira, which is a rip-off. In fact, it was a joke. An existing bank, to selling it for as low as $25 million, 25 million naira. Kiari got angry. That was when there was a lot of fracas then going on in Aso, but even Kiari as we speak, and Issa Funtua are no more. When we think of the acquire, this is out of the way. I wish Abakari and of course Issa Funtua rest in peace. No matter what, these guys were gladiators in their own right. They were in their ripe old age. They must have paid their dues, negatively or positively. They did pay their dues. Okay, so it's not for us to judge. They've gone. We should just at least remember them in good faith. Some persons will say, let them die. That's what happened. That's what they have done. Wreck Nigerian economy. But the truth be told, they are dead. They are dead. It doesn't change the fact that they have served one way or the other. But looking at this very critically is the fact that Nigerians feel so pained that in the last couple of months, things have been unfolding, and the degree of allegation of corruption shows that it's as if these monies are just moving round in a circle to the political elite, and some of these political elites are quite old. They're not young men, and some persons are very excited that coronavirus is helping them to take away those strongholds that looks as if they have refused to let go. But be that as it may, he is gone. Properties acquired though, but he's gone is gone. None of the property is going to go with him. Okay, whatever he has acquired in his timeline. But the most important thing in life, and this is just not just for Issa Funtua's family or for any, it's also for us as a people. Whatever we do, let's not get carried away with material possession. The end time is real. As they are pointed out to a man to die once, and after that judgment, we should start preparing. Just as we prepare every day, we should also prepare for eternity. But then Issa Funtua is gone, and this is a big loss to President Muhammad Buhari. This is just barely 6 months after he lost Bakiari, and now Issa Funtua. And these are guys that he grew up with. These are guys that he has known all his life, and these are guys close to him, relatively close to him, all going down where money, power couldn't save them. But we also wish the family of Issa Funtua the fortitude to bear the loss. I'm not among the Nigerians that will say God has catch him. I still believe that death will come to all one day Some it's a bit earlier, some a bit late, but one day we all shall answer the call of death. But for the now, we that we are living, let's do the right thing. I pray that the presidency and the people under the corridor of power, those who know him personally, who probably may be grieving right now, may good Lord give them the grace to bear the loss. Okay, we are with them in this. But that's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on this? Do you think some say it's COVID-19, they're just wrapping it around the corner? But if it's COVID-19, that means everyone who ever associated with him is already compromised. Other persons believe it's just an old age syndrome, but the doctors are yet to confirm the pure cause of the death. But whatever it is, it's the Funtua is dead. Let's meet in our comment section. Let's interact. What's your take on